Hello, nice to meet you again and welcome to Cần Thơ News of Cần Thơ Radio and Television Station headlines today. Video conference to implement the front task in 2021 in 63 promising cities nationwide. Leaders check the preparation task of troops delivery and reception in Cần Thơ district. For the National Assembly Deputy Selection Boards of the city for 2021-2026. Top news. On the morning of March 2nd, the Steering Committee of Vietnam Federal Front Committee held video conference to implement the front task in 2021 in 63 promising cities nationwide. Mr. Trần Thanh Mẫn, Politburo member, cum President of the Vietnam Federal Front Central Committee, chaired the conference.
At the conference, the contents including major achievements, shortcomings in front tasks in 2020 and their causes, and the core missions in 2021 were disseminated to the delegates. Specifically, Fatherland Front Committee of all levels shall carry out their mission in participating in election of deputies for the 15th National Assembly and People's Council of all levels tenure 2021-2026, boost publicity and mobilization tasks, strengthen national great solidarity spirit, enhance supervision and social criticism, and improve the capacity of front staff. Through the discussions and proposals of the delegates in different locations, Politburo member, President of Vietnam Fatherland Front Central Committee Trần Thanh Mẫn directed that in 2021, Fatherland Fronts of all levels must grasp and effectively carry out resolutions of delegates' congresses of all levels, provide training for staff, promote operation, enhance technology application in front tasks, and so on.
On the afternoon of March 2nd, Mr. Lê Quang Mạnh, member of the Party Central Executive Committee, cum Party Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, Cấp Nêu Trương Thống Nhất, Commander of Cần Thơ City Military Headquarters, checked the preparation task of troops delivery and reception in Cần Thơ district. The district's military command is the location to organize the troops delivery and reception ceremony on the morning of March 3rd. This is also the directed location of the city. On the afternoon of the same day, the delegation also came to visit young men who are preparing for joining in the army in Cần Thơ district and Thành phố Cư Mơn. In the year 2021, 185 citizens in Cần Thơ district will serve in units of Ministry of Defense and Ministry of Public Security. On March 2nd, Colonel Phạm Ngọc Quang, Political Commissioner of Cần Thơ City Military Headquarters, came to check the task for troops delivery and reception in 2021 at Bình Thủy District Military Command. In 2021, Bình Thủy District was assigned the target to recruit 186 citizens, 141 of which enlisted in military units. 45 citizens served for a period of time in the People's Public Security Force, the military service culture of the district, and was in the steps of selecting and calling citizens to enlist in accordance with the process of regulations. On this occasion, the delegation also visited and encouraged new soldiers to enlist in Long Hoa, Trà An, and Bình Thủy wards. Colonel Nguyễn Thanh Giang, Deputy Commander of Cần Thơ City Military Headquarters, also noted Phong District need to carry out well tasks of COVID-19 epidemic prevention and control in the needed conditions as regulated, ensure the food safety or the security before, during, and after the troops sent up there. At Tây District, Mr. Nguyễn Trọng Nhiệm, head of the Interior Board of the City Party Committee, attended and noted needed tasks for the troops delivery and reception day on March 3rd. Accordingly, Tây District Military Command will send up 210 new soldiers to Radar 294 Regiment, Air Defense Division 367, Cần Thơ City Military Headquarters, and Ministry of Public Security. Moving on the other news. On the afternoon of March 1st, Mr. Lê Tấn Thủ, head of the Organization Board of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, came to visit and offer gifts to families, young men of North District joining military service in 2021. More to follow.
The delegation visited and presented gifts to the families of young men, namely Dương Lam Tấn Khe, residing in Tân Quế area, Tân Hưng Ward, and Phạm Chí Bảo, residing in Lân Thạnh Quan area, Trung Kiên Ward. At the destinations, leaders of Cần Thơ City asked about the welfare and encouraged young men to rest assured when joining the army, hoping that they will make an effort in learning and training to soon complete their military service. On this occasion, the city leader presented gifts and offered encouragement to the enlisted young men.
On March 2nd, Council of Military Service of H1 Sub-Binh Thủy District held a ceremony for joining in Army in the year 2021.
At the ceremony, leaders of the localities encouraged the enlisted young men to promote the tradition and noble qualities of uncohort soldiers, strive to learn and train to well fulfill their serving in the army. Representatives of the enlisted young men pledged to strictly follow the army rules and regulations, make an effort to learn and train their political ideology, and well accomplish their task to be a soldier of the heroic Vietnam People's Army. Besides, the Military Service Council of the WAS gifted each enlisted young man a saving book of 2 or 3 million dong and a gift worth 1 million Vietnam dong. This year, Binh Thủy District was tasked with recruiting 186 young men to join the army, handing over to the Ministry of Defense and the Ministry of Public Security. 100% of young men voluntarily enlisted for the army. On this occasion, Binh Thủy District People's Committee conferred the merit certificates on 10 families with outstanding achievements in military service tasks in 2020. On the same morning, the Military Service Councils of 7 wards of Cai Rang District in Cần Thơ City held ceremonies to see off young men to the army. At the events, the Military Service Council of the wards have grasped the direction of the city regarding ceremony duration, ensuring the implementation of 5K message in COVID-19 pandemic prevention. Specifically, all enlisted young men of the war had the chance to meet the Veteran Association and Ho Chi Minh Communist Youth Union of the wards, helping them to determine their political ideology, promote the heroic tradition of the homeland, follow their predecessors to well accomplish their mission in the army. On the morning of March 3rd, 171 young men of Cai Rang District will gather at the District Military Command to participate in the Soldier Handover Ceremony and return to the Soldier Receiving Unit.
On the morning of March 2nd, Mr. Trần Việt Trường, Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee, presiding over the conference under the participation of People's Council Vietnam Freedom Front Committee of Cần Thơ City and leaders of the concerned agencies to found National Assembly Deputy Selection Board of the city for the year 2021-2026. Based on regulations of the law, Cần Thơ City will found an election board to each election unit for the term 2021-2026. Delegates attending the conference focused on exchanging and agreeing on the location of the head office, members of the election board. Addressing the conclusion, Mr. Trần Việt Trường, Chairman of the City People's Committee, directed the Department of Home Affairs on the basis of comments collating the document to submit to the City People's Committee to sign the decision on founding election boards in election units of Cần Thơ City People's Council term 2021-2026. The Chairman of the City People's Committee also requested the People's Committees of districts to continue directing and implementing well the election in accordance with the plan of the City Election Committee. Coming up next, the weather forecast. That's all for continuous of Cần Thơ radio and television station. You can search this bulletin on khtv.vn. Thanks so much for your attention. Bye for now.